Hello and welcome to another episode of Ankle Sore in the 7th edition of Carlton Club Corner, the most delusional club in the AFL. Roll the music. Well done, Carlton. Seriously, well done. This episode is going to be brutal, it's going to be honest, and it's going to be bloody passionate, I'm telling you. So I don't know where to start. I'm just trying to think. Let's start with, we've lost 3 of our last 4 games. Just let that sink in. 3 of the last 4 games. And 1 against Adelaide, who hadn't won a game yet. What are you doing, Carlton? Is this the same as last year? All over again. Same as 2023. I can see it. The writing's on the wall. It's going to be a tough episode to do, but I'm doing it. Because the next person I'm going to talk about, I'm not going to be so kind. Zac Williams, injured again. Again. Get out. Get out of my sight. Get out of the club. And more importantly, get out of the league. You're not an AFL standard footballer. Get out. I'm telling you, I've had enough of this bloke. Seriously, Carlton, make some hard calls. Get rid of these. I don't care what they're on. He's on 900 grand, but who cares? So because he's on good money, he has to play. Work that out. You explain to me how that makes sense. I'd rather pay a kid that pays us to play, but it's a good footballer. I don't know who that is. It could be anyone on the planet. But if you're good at football, it doesn't matter what you're paid. This guy gets paid a fortune for getting injured. So in his contract, you must be injured to be paid. 3 years ago, I'm going to give you a prime example, right? 3 years ago, the team that we lost to last night got rid of Jaden Stevenson, Adam Treloar, and then 1 year after that, they got rid of Brody Grundy. 3 highly paid players. What went on and happened? Just think about it. See if you can remember. It was only last year. They won the premiership. Okay? Football teams are bigger than any one individual. So why do we continue with this human being? Get rid of Zac Williams. Enough is enough. Now let's talk about what nobody else has the guts to say. Charles Curnow. Quite simply the most overrated player in the AFL. I'm not saying he's a bad player, because he's not. So I'm not saying that at all. So don't have me in the comments that I'm saying he's no good. He's the most overrated. They continually say he could be the best player in the game. Well, he's not. He's not and never will be, in my humble opinion. Went missing in the finals last year. 3 games, unsighted. In fact, there was posters around the city looking, where's Charlie Curnow? Have you found him? Contact the club. And I'm not kidding either. All I'm saying is he's not as great as you all think. Like I said, didn't show up in the finals. Hasn't exactly set the world alight this year. His biggest goal tally this year has been against North Melbourne, who haven't won a game. And mind you, that was 4 goals. Not 8 or 6 or even 7. 4 goals against a team that hasn't won a game. You explain that to me. Personally, I don't think he shows up in big games. The very odd occasion, but you can say that about any player in the AFL. Everyone has a good game here and there. Doesn't matter who you are. You can be the worst player in the AFL. You'll have a game and they say breakout game and it'll never happen again. Again, don't get this wrong. He's a good player. Actually, maybe even he's better than a good player. But you see where I'm going with this. But he's not the superstar that we all expect. We all get seduced. Not me. I'm the only one. Everyone gets seduced by his athleticism. So what? LeBron James is athletic, but he's no good at football. I can tell you that much. Now, let's get on to Micheal Voss. The first thing I'd like you to do, Michael, is go and study a real coach. Say, Chris Scott, a real coach, a premiership coach. Watch the way he uses Jeremy Cameron. That's the way he should be deploying Charlie Curnow when he's not doing much up forward. Let him roam around. He's got the athleticism, like I said, but let him roam around. Mate, you're too predictable. Your game plan's actually stupid. If you're going to play him solely in that forward line, get rid of everyone else. Out. There was a guy called Wayne Carey in the 90s. For you younger people who don't know who he is, look him up. He had the whole 50-metre arc to himself and destroyed his opponents and teams by himself. So, Vossi, I believe you're not getting the best out of the 2023 Coleman Medal winner. And mind you, it should be with an asterisk because he kicked 10 goals twice against West Coast. So, feel free to disagree. Now, Brody Kemp. This guy continually gets dropped. I don't know what he's done to you, Voss. I don't know why he's the first one dropped when we have a loss. I'm perplexed, seriously. He's a good kid. He's 23 years of age. Surely he's got to play before Lewis Young. Surely he plays before Zac Williams. Tell me if I'm wrong here. I don't know. Let me know in the comments because, honestly, I think I'm correct. We're almost at the point. Just remember, it's round 8. We're almost, if things go to plan for other teams, we're going to be sitting 8th. 8th after round 8. Come on. Seriously? Now, Mitch McGovern and Caleb Marchbank, where are they? Ah, that's right. Injured again. Get out. I'm going to talk to the mic because I want to get out of the club. Mitch McGovern, Caleb, get out. Out. I've had enough. I don't care how good you think they are. Get out of the club. Again, like I said earlier, make some hard decisions. Because I'll tell you, to me, you're just delusional, Carlton. You've built this team to win a premiership. Clearly. Just by the recruits you've got and just, Akers and all these older guys. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But you need to win the flag this year. Because if you don't, I think we're going to be on a downward slope, personally. Because I just can't see the likes of Cripps, the likes of Doherty. I can't see him standing up for the near future. They're broken down hacks. And I'm not having a go at them. I'm just being honest. That's where we're at. So there's a Carlton arrogance, right? And me being a Carlton supporter for all these years, we've all got it. But there's arrogance and there's stupidity. And now we're just being stupid. The supporters they just think, we'll win the flag just because we've got Charlie and Harry. It doesn't work that way. We were beaten last night by a team of equal players. They were all good except for Nick Dacos. But the rest were good. We don't have that. We have 4 or 5 players every week. They are our best players. And if they don't play well, we don't win. Something's got to change. I'm sick of it. Seriously. This has been going on for 20 years, by the way. Not just now. I'm just talking about in the present day. Jared Hurley. So let's get back to Vossi just quickly. What are you doing? Seriously, what are you really doing? After last week's loss, you said it wasn't good enough and we won't put up with those standards. So what statement did you make? Matthew Kennedy as a sub. Yet, Orazio Fantasia, Lockie Cowan and David Cunningham are free to play. But you make Matthew Kennedy a sub. That says a lot. What haven't you learnt in these 3 years you've been there? About Cunningham, the Marchbanks, Zac Williams. It's time to let go. Or you're just that stubborn that you're going to fall on your sword eventually. Because I know there's coaches out there that profess to their mistakes. They're the first ones to put their hand up. Not you. I don't know. I don't like it. Either way, Vossi, you're getting it wrong. I'm going to leave it there because I'm starting to get a bit angry. There you have it. Another episode of Carlton Club Corner in the books. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Love reading your comments, and I'll reply to all of you. See you on the next one.